Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So today we are looking at gaming coins, and to be exact I will be looking at 3 gaming coins which I think are a pretty good one. The first one is Echelon Prime. This has been one of the best coins so far in terms of performance. After that we have IMX and Gala Coin. So IMX has been one of the best performing along with Prime, and Gala has not been doing that well, but still it's over 15% in the last 7 days, and it also did a pretty good run. So I will be covering these 3 coins. So our first gaming coin is actually Echelon Prime. So this has been one of the best performing gaming coin recently if we look at other gaming coins. So as for this one, as of now, it seems like it is in the downtrend for quite some time as of now. If we look here, I think we will most likely retest this level again. So I think this in the short term, it is at least going to hit at least $25 before going even down. So this is the typical downtrend situation here. So as the BTC is not performing as should have been, and we are seeing a pretty good correction in the market, so I think we'll most likely see a pretty good correction for this coin again. So we hit as low as $17, and I think we still have a room to go down, and I would like it to go at least to $13 before going up again. But if we do see a breakout from here, from this point, so I think we could be actually heading towards $50. So if we look here, its market cap is around 750 million, and I think it does have a potential to at least hit 1.5 billion. And if it does hit 1.5 billion, I think will be around above $40, and that is a possibility because it has a lot of hype and it is the biggest gaming project in the base ecosystem. And as the base ecosystem goes up, I think the Echelon will be one of the gainers along with Aero Coin. So but there is a problem with Echelon in the long term, but for at least a short term we do have a pretty good selling pressure monthly. So as you can see, we have a monthly unlock of around $14 million for parallel studio investors. So these are the investors which are probably slowly selling their tokens and taking their profit as the coin has gone a lot up. So I think they are probably taking the profit. And if you look here, it is a monthly unlock, so that means we have a daily pressure of monthly selling pressure. That means we do have sellers here and there, so you have to be extremely careful with this one if you are planning to buy it at a higher price. But if you are planning to get it in the DCA, I think this coin is one of the best one as of now, because it is one of the best gaming performance coin. If you look at the sandbox, that has not performed. Even if you look at the app coin, that has not performed either. So Echelon Prime went from $8 to from the $6 to as high as 28, which is at least, if we look here from this low, it's over 250%, which is a lot of movement. So I think we do need some correction before entering in the market, but I think this coin does have a pretty good future. But you have to be careful with its supply, since we have a supply release monthly, and that means we have a sellers actually selling the tokens coming from the investor side. So still this one is pretty good, and I think it does have potential to at least hit $25 before coming down at these points. If not, I think we could actually go down from $22 to actually as low as $13. If not, I think we could be actually coming towards 11.9, and I think this one is a pretty interesting entry, and I think this is the biggest bounce back point if it does go down. So if it continues to go down, I think we'll most likely rebound from this point around 11.84. So our next coin is Gala Coin. So I did cover this coin on the March 12th, and if you look here, after the March 10th, it has been going down. I did say that this was a pretty big supply zone, and as expected, the supply zone actually was not able to it did not get broken. So that means we saw a big downtrend, and there were a lot of sellers waiting to sell at this supply zone, and as expected, it did go down. So it actually rebounded from this support zone, and which was a pretty good rebound. As you can see, it went as low as 0.033 and it's up over 0.055. So that was a pretty good move. So if we look at their news, we don't have that much going on their news. As for Gala chain, they did actually partner with Emerge group, and beside that they don't have anything extra for the Gala chain. As for Gala Games, they were live with Voyager and they also did the Emerge group partnership, and beside that we don't have anything that groundbreaking. So this is for their music. So they had something going on with Daisy Gray, and beside that we also have something going on with their Gala film. They have a feature presentation Gala film rewards. We also have filling a popcorn with Gala films, and I don't think we have that much else going on with their news. So but still, if we look at its price action purely, I think this rebound was a pretty good one. And if it does not go up again, so let's just say that it wants to go up, and I think we will most likely reject it somewhere. Just a second. I think whether it will follow this downtrend or it could actually do the same thing with this one. So I'm actually not sure, but I think we do have two downtrends which could actually play out. So if it does go down here from here, I think it will most likely come at the support again, and it will most likely we may see again a rebound again, and we may come here and go down. So I think it depends on the gaming, it depends on the BTC, and if the gaming coins do get some hype, I think this could actually break out from here and go again at the same demand zone, sorry, same supply zone, which as you can see in the red here. But if we do break this supply zone, I think we could be heading towards higher levels, potentially going as high as 0.15 or 15 cent if we do break this zone. But I don't think we are breaking this zone anytime soon, as there was a lot of sale volume. As you can see, it has started to go up. So as of now, I think what we need to break this downtrend from here and trade in this box zone and try to break this box zone. If not, we are probably heading at the lower levels. The first level is this one. If not, I think we are actually heading towards 0.021 if we don't hold this level. So our last coin of this video is IMX. So this is one of the best project in the gaming industry as of now, and it is the biggest one if we look at the gamify project. So if we just look at the gamify category, if you look here, it is the biggest one, and it is the biggest one by a big margin, as you can see. And I think this is probably one of the best projects in the industry, because along with its its gaming ecosystem, which is the biggest one, it also is a layer 2 solution for the gaming industry, and I think that is why it has a lot of hype. So as of now, it actually did start to go down from this point, which after the pretty good movement, I think this was the due correction. And if we look here, I think if we are able to break this supply zone, this one, just a second. So if we are able to break this supply zone, I think we are heading towards its all-time high, if we are again able to break this level as well. So if we do break this supply zone, and along with that, if we are able to break this resistance around 3.2, and if we do break this resistance around 3.6, I think we are probably heading towards $4. But if not, I think if it does go down from this demand zone, this blue demand zone, I think we are probably heading towards even higher levels. So the first level which I am looking at is probably around $1.5. If not, I think we could be heading towards $1.2. So these are the 2 points which I am looking at, but I think it is still one of the best projects. But if we do have around 5 million of its supply has yet to come out, and most of it is going towards ecosystem development and project development. So one of the reasons why they have a pretty big ecosystem is, I think, most likely because their allocation towards the ecosystem. So they have actually allocated over 1 billion tokens towards their ecosystem development, and I think we may be actually seeing a lot of sell pressure from their ecosystem developers, because they are most likely giving away salaries and other expenses, and I think they are most likely selling their some of the IMX to do that and to achieve that. But I think most of the developers could be holding their tokens because it has a lot of hype, and they actually, I think they do require IMX to build on the IMX, so that could be one of the reasons. But still, I think the ecosystem will even evolve and increase due to this allocation, and I think that is the biggest selling point for this coin. And I think that could be actually the reason why this coin is one of the best for the long term holding.